Hey guys, Cool Blonde Way back. I'm Rick.
I'm Maggie.
And we are back with Fruits Basket. Last time on, we got some backstory for Rin and Haru.
And, well, kind of.
Rin?
You told me there was two different characters that have Rin and Rin.
Yeah, I know.
And.
But I'm trying to think of which one the horse is. I'm going to go with Rin.
Okay. But a lot. I mean, but we know so little about her anyway. But we got quite a bit of, like, kind of backstory on Yuki's history at the complex.
Yeah, in his little prison.
Yeah, and his background with Haru and how kind of important Haru's been in his background.
And why Haru calls Shigure Sensei.
Yeah.
Oh, so touching. Yeah, no, that was all great.
I just can't wait to see what other people that, like, we might meet in the future that Haru will just all of a sudden call by, like, a name like Sensei or something. And we'll be like, what did that one do? Hide a murder? Who knows? But anyway.
Any Kyo to call more people things.
Yeah.
Have affection for more people. Nicknames. That would be nice. Maybe we'll get it.
Yeah.
This time on Fruits Basket.
Man, that woman is a piece of work. I hate even calling her a woman.
She reminds me of Yachi's mom from Haikyuu, but 1,000 times worse. That's her name, right? Yachi, the assistant.
But, like, she's encouraging of her daughter.
She wasn't at first.
Like, she's just one of these helicopter parents who's too worried about their child failing to let them do stuff.
I don't know. I think they both, like, just weren't listening.
Oh, absolutely.
To their children. And, like, Yuki had a much worse off time than I think Yachi did.
Oh, yeah.
But because he was being punished by God.
Jeez. And, like, man, especially at a young age like that, being taught that your words don't matter, that is, like, the sort of stuff that you won't even know is wrong with you until, like, years or even decades later, when you realize, like, through a great deal of therapy.
Don't know who I hate more, her or Kyo's dad. Like, Kyo's dad hates him and detests him, but somehow that feels more like...
I mean, it's because of the death of the mother, right?
Yeah, like something about it just feels more palatable than just using, like, coldly using her son to enhance her own position.
I mean, yeah. I mean, at least Kyo's dad treats him like an enemy. Like, it's...
Well, it's like Aomi was saying to Yuki, right? Of, like, the worst thing you did was just...
Not care.
Not care.
Yeah.
You know, I would rather you hate me than be nothing to you.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, Kyo's dad... Well, I mean, he does not exactly treat him like a human. I mean, he calls him a monster and everything. It's like, you know what that thing is, and all that good stuff. But I don't know. I just get the vibe from Yuki's mom that she's made these decisions and she's had this course for so long, and she's got such, like, pride and status stuff wrapped up that, like, if she were to ever actually admit that she was wrong, it would be incredibly painful and, like, break her world, probably.
And I mean, I'm sure she also has a sad story. Like, everyone connected to Soma family does.
You don't have to pass on the shit to your kids.
But yeah, exactly. Like, you gotta get over it for the sake of your kids.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, it shouldn't be, like, wear protection. It should be, like, have therapy, then have kids.
But, I mean, maybe the stuff started happening to her once she had Yuki, you know, like once she was in the Soma family. Like maybe that's when it all started.
Was she raised in the Soma family or brought in? Like, I don't know. I don't even know if that matters because a lot of the Soma family doesn't know the specialness about certain family members and
Yeah,
such.
but she would have known once she had Yuki. Then she would have been brought into that.
But like, I don't care if Evie stayed at a family member's house and when I was nearby, she'd like go yanked my clothes and were like, "Take me home," and I would be out of there with my child.
There's not very many good
If anybody tried to stop me.
Not many good parental role models in this show. Toru's mom, but she's dead.
She's been deified, basically.
I feel like what's her name's mom doesn't seem too bad.
Kagura's?
Yeah, she seems okay. Sensei's great,
Have
even
we
though
seen her,
he's not
like,
really
much?
a dad. He's dad in all the ways that matter.
Well, yeah, I mean, and that's the real truth, isn't it? That like it's hard that certain people are given extra power to hurt children just because they're blood related to them. And it's okay that you're like your biggest role model and your parentage. I mean, good grief, it doesn't have to be related to you.
I feel like Ayome should like be a bird because he swept in, saved the day. I loved when he said, like, you serve two purposes. One is to enrich his mind, and one is to give him something to fantasize over. And she just took it in stride. Just was smelling the flowers. I mean, she's been around Ayame, I'm sure. And
I mean, yeah, she had
used
to
to
have been
him,
exposed
but-
to him before through Hattori and Shigure.
and Shigure wore Hitori's suit.
Oh my gosh, that little.
Do you think he stole it? I can almost,
Absolutely.
yeah. Almost positive he stole it.
Like, because have we seen him in suits before? I'm sure he has his own suits. But
I think once, but I can't remember what it was.
I guarantee it that he has his own clothes, which fit perfectly well, but he made sure and wore Hattori's suit. I guarantee it. It's wonderful.
It was a really good episode. I think my favorite line, though, was when I think Hana-chan said it about Shigure, like, maybe Toru's blind trust will trick him into good behavior.
Well, there's been characters like that before where it's like they just believe in the people around them so much that those people start like almost believing in themselves and seeing themselves the way that person sees them and changing like that. I mean, despite the fact that Toru is so meek and such, but she has a great deal of like just like quiet charisma, if that makes sense. Like effect on people. Like you basically what I mean is that all the people around her know how she feels about them. And that's actually like a pretty strong power. People usually have to work on being able to communicate that well to other people. So, I mean, that's important. That's cool.
Yeah.
What is the answer from Pio, by the way?
What? The
Like-
answer?
Yeah. Like, was he just talking about his future? Or, like, basically, when do you want to start the family war? Or, remember what Sensei said? Master, I mean?
No. I mean, he's just said, like, I don't think parents should determine the destiny of their children, although they can worry about it.
Yeah, and then Kyo was like, are we gonna... But he also said, you don't have to take... You can take twice as long as everybody else to come up with your answer.
Yeah. And he's... Yeah.
Master knows that, like, the basic plan is for him to be locked up for the rest of his life.
Sure, but where did you get the word war from?
No, I came up with that.
Oh,
Because
okay.
what's going to happen if they all try to lock up Kyo? Like Master's basically being like, hey, whenever you want to start this, I'm fighting front line. Or maybe he's just talking about...
Well, he talked about that with Toru, too. Of like, you know, he wasn't going to let it go down easy, but he also wasn't sure that there was anything he could do to stop it. Like, I got the sense that he also felt helpless in some way. when like she went to talk to him about the curse.
Yeah. Which makes me think that what's making him feel helpless is not something he can't do, but more Kyo's choice to fight as well. Maybe that's why he was asking Kyo specifically for his answer.
Maybe.
Because it's hard to save someone if they don't want to be saved. Or they don't think they can be saved. Like,
true.
because, Master loves him like a son. It's like, how far would you go for a child?
Yeah, but, there seem to be supernatural elements in play.
Yeah.
Like, maybe there isn't anything he can do. I don't know.
So, do you think the ending is going to be, or at least the breaking of the curse is going to be figured by more, like, supernatural specialty things? Or will it be, like, just kind of break the curse by everybody deciding to? Or
I don't think it'll be...
Is it emotional change, basically? Or
I think if it had been easy, it would have been done by now.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's easy, whatever it is.
Do you think it's secret knowledge, or do you think it's just basically her pushing this rock of trying to, I don't know, trying to just help everybody? Like, she's been in this process for a while. Do you think this is the same process, just, like, to fruition? Or do you think there has to be something else made, like...
I feel like Shigure has a climactic moment in his plan. Like, there's a thing that he needs Toru to do that's very specific and very, like, big, I think. I don't know what that is. It can't be like a love, I feel like, because I feel like a lot of them have been in love before.
Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of them love her now.
Definitely. No, certainly. So I feel like it has something to do with Akito, and it might just be the same thing that she did with Kyo with Akito, of like, just no matter how much he strikes back, just staying with him. Out of like, because she has no control over him, or no, he or she has no control over Toru.
I think it's she.
So like someone choosing to not abandon him that is not divinely inspired to, like maybe that is the thing that can do it.
Yeah.
Like him being worshipped, or maybe not worshipped, but him being
loved freely, maybe?
Yeah. Without divine conviction.
Yeah. So like the next time there's the big family end of year meal sort of thing, she's like busts open and everybody's there and I don't know, something exciting happens.
I don't know.
Akito slaps her.
Everybody's wish like, Utani and Hanajima
follow
on the team.
And like Hanajima counters Akito's purple waves.
I need them. I need Master. Ayame. I need them all working together.
Do you think it's just Ayame that's... Not Ayame, excuse me. Do you think it's just Akito that's cursed and he's just... It's just side effects of his actions under this curse to everybody else?
It could be... It could certainly be that. Possibly. Everyone turns into animals. But...
Except Akito.
That we know of. We've never seen him hugged by someone that's not a Soma. But, yeah, he's either, like, he is affected by the curse as well. Like, I don't think he's the originator of the curse. And, like, he can control it or dispel it at his will against them. I think he is also caught up in it.
Well, yeah, but, like, are all the actions that he is using to affect the rest of the Zodiac members just evil Akito under the influence of the curse, or is like the curse is telling Akito to do these things to them, or that he needs, or she needs
I don't think so.
all this worship and love?
I don't think Akito's compelled by the curse to do these things necessarily. Like, I think has his own free will in the matter of how he treats them. But I think that, like, I don't think we know how the curse affects him yet. And I think that is also going to be tragic, but it still doesn't excuse what he's done. But I'm curious to find out what it is. I'm glad that we got this series so we can have a proper end. Unlike in the first one.
Yeah.
Where he was dying, if I remember correctly. And that was the
Akito?
reason. Yeah.
No. They never mentioned Akito dying or anything like that.
Well, he was dying, I thought.
I mean,
like he had a mortal illness or something.
everybody's dying, babe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was it.
I still think Akito is either not gender binary or definitely female.
I don't think it matters.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It makes sense if Akito is their god. Wouldn't necessarily follow norms.
I mean, there are male and female gods, I think, in this Shinto religion.
I don't know. I should look that up more.
Because I know
Sounds cool.
there's a goddess in the sumo dojo, and she's very jealous. That's why women can't enter.
The dojo? The
Yeah,
oh, okay.
the raised platform.
Okay. Yeah, you mentioned that. I don't know. Yugi's mom's evil. Shigure's perfect.
I don't know about that. If he was perfect, I feel like
so much fun.
I feel like he should just come out and tell Toru what he wants. And I feel like she would be on board.
But I mean,
I feel like he's enjoying it too much. Like, sure, he wants to do what he wants to do for
personal pleasure.
I think most of it is selfish reasons. Because, like, he cares about Hattori and he cares about these different people. Hattori. And, like, he wants them to be happy. I think he wants himself to be happy. But I also think he just enjoys it too much.
I mean, I do believe there is some part of him that definitely wants revenge against Akito. That might have started this. And it might still be, like, the center of what he truly wants. And everybody's just, like, a positive side effect / steps to get Toru to the goal. Like, is it actually Toru that is going to fix it?
I think she's certainly the linchpin in Shigure's plan. I'm positive of that.
But I keep trying to come up with reasons and ways to bring Hanajima and Uotani into the mix. Because I just, like, the end of the battle, I just want to look to the west and see Uotani and, like, that long coat, and Hanajima just, like...
Yeah, it'd be great.
There are peripheral characters, but on another side, it's like, why would you show them to us and make us love them and make them powerful badasses? We weren't going to use them.
They're there to support Toru, and I think, like, at least Uotani might be interested in Kurano.
Yeah.
So that might be something there. I don't know. There's only one way to answer all these questions, though.
Yeah, watch another one.
That's to watch another one. Thank you guys so much for watching our reaction to Fruits Basket. If you want to see more, you can right now over at patreon.com/blindwave. You can watch along with us as well with full length. Also, be sure to check out twitch.tv/blindwave, where we stream live 6 days a week, video games, podcast, and more. And there's also an official Twitch archive channel here on YouTube if you can't catch them live. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.